touches our Earth, there are over 7 billion people, and the population is still growing. Everyone knows that we are facing energy crisis, as fossil fuels will be out of stock in near future. How will people solve it? Use less energy, or using renewable energy like wind power and solar power? Let's introduce you the microbial fuel cell, a cell that uses bacteria to generate electricity. Let's see how it works. Here's the prototype of microbial fuel cell. A microbial fuel cell follows the basic principle of a fuel cell. It consists of bacteria-like terminals, an anode and a cathode electrode. An external circuit connects the two electrodes, and an electrolyte solution helps conduct electricity. The anode and the cathode are separated by a proton or cation exchange membrane. There is difference in the voltage between the two electrodes, and when electron flows through the circuit, electric power is generated. So basically, there are some bacteria inside the cell, and when we feed them with food they needed, they generate electricity without polluting the environment. Most importantly, it is renewable. So what should we feed the bacteria? The first one is leftovers. Disposing leftovers is a serious problem nowadays, not just in Hong Kong, but also around the globe. In Hong Kong, there are more than 3,300 tons of leftovers are disposed to landfill per day. Therefore, it would be a great idea if we can use these leftovers to generate electricity as a way to dispose them. Another source is wastewater. One important thing for using wastewater is that while we are generating electricity with wastewater, those bacteria also purify the water. It doesn't just simply solve energy crisis, but also clean our world. But it is better than other renewable energy. Let's discuss its pros and cons, starting from the sustainability. In the social aspect, it has low disturbance towards the public. Also, it can raise public awareness towards renewable energy. Moreover, it can lower the risk of suffering respiratory diseases like asthma. For the environment, it can purify wastewater. It can reduce water pollution and provide cleaner water to the marine life. It can protect the biodiversity of Hong Kong. It can also recover the environment. It is capable of producing electricity and reduce copper to iron to copper metal. And one important point is that, when compared with other renewable energy, it has a longer operation life, it needs less raw material, and produces less damage to the environment. Last but not least, we come to the economic aspects. The operation of the microbial fuel needs only very low cost. It is obviously an advantage of this technology. Let's see the comparison between the microbial fuel cell and two currently using renewable energy. We can see that the microbial fuel cell has very low construction cost, operation cost, and maintenance cost. So the electric company do not need to raise their prices, and people do not need to pay more. And very importantly, it is portable. Other than those common advantages brought by the existing renewable energy, it is the only portable renewable energy source which may be able to replace the mobile phone battery, the lithium-ion battery. We can see a very large possibility of this technology in the future. With lots of advantages, as we've just mentioned, why aren't they commonly used nowadays? As the microbial fuel cell does not have a large energy output, it is not suitable for generating electricity for a power grid. It's more appliances as a portable power source. If we can find a way to increase the energy output of it, it may be more useful in our future. Engineers, it's your turn to find a solution.